log base of equals x. So that means that you do log of 5 over log of 7 equals x. And then you get to 3 decimal places. And what does someone have for an answer? What is it? 0.827. Yeah. Make sure you go to 3. So that's it. Done. You move on. So what form is that in?
Exponential.
It's in exponential form. There is no log in it. So you have to do that. You can convert this at this point. The reason you have to convert it is, please stop. The bases are not the same. So you can't just drop the bases, right? We did one before that was like a to the x equals a to the y. If a to the x equals a to the y, you know that x equals y. But that's not this, right? 2 is not 5, correct? So this would be log base 2 of what? 5 to the x equals what? X plus 3. What can you do with the exponent? What can you do with the exponent? You can take that and bring it to the front. So what does that turn into? Log base 2 of 5. And that equals what? What can you divide both sides by now? So you have log base 2 of 5 is equal to x plus 3 over what? X, right? Log base 2 of 5 is a number. Can you find out what that number is? Yes. How do you do that? You do log of 5 over log of 2. So that's just some number, right? So if you do that on your calculator, you do log of 5 divided by what? Log of 2. And you get 2.322. Let's round. 2.322 equals x plus 3 over x. How do you solve that? Correct. So you have 2.322x is equal to x plus 3, right? So you have 1.322x is equal to 3. So what does x equal? 3. I subtracted x from both sides to get this. All I did was subtract x from both sides.
Yeah, but why did it turn into 1.3?
Because 2 minus 1 is 1. 2.322 minus 1 is 1.322.
You're doing 2.322x.
Yes, I'm subtracting this. I'm taking x away from that. There's one of them, right? 2.322x minus 1x is, yeah, it's fine, is this. So what do I do to both sides now? Yeah. 322, like this, right?
Yeah.
So you go back, and we've rounded a little bit, right? So we subtracted 1, right? Correct? And it's 3 divided by that. And what did I get? 2.269. There it is.
I'm still kind of unsure. Can you go up a little bit?
Limited. There's only a few things you can do. So if you have this right here and I ask you to solve it, there's nothing you can do except for convert it to log form. But you're solving for x. When you solve for x, you want all the x's on one side. So what's the only thing you can do on this point? You take it to bring it to the front.
So you don't convert to log, or you convert.
We did. We converted to log form right there.
I know, because the 2 and the 5 are different.
Correct. If they were the same, then you could, if you had, for example, like 2 to the blah, blah, blah equals 2 to the me, what's true? Blah, blah, blah equals me, right? Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
They're the same base. But because they're not the same base, the only thing you can do is to change it to log form. Correct.
Okay.
It's challenging because sometimes you don't mean. Don't touch your calculators.
Same as log, but not log. Oh, it's the same as
Log base e. So this is 3x of what? Of e. Exactly. Good job, Hannah. What is log base e of e? 1. So this is 3x. Oh, look at that. So what is it? X equals what? 3. Done.
So ln e equals 1.
Because log base a of a is always equal to what? 1. What's log base? Sorry, didn't write log. So that's 1. What's the other rule that we know? Log base a of 1. What does that always equal to? 0. Yep. There you go. Good? Another way? Can I just show you? Can I show you another way? I'll show you another way because you might have seen this and converted it to what form? If you did, what's the base here? The base is e, right?
Yes.
So it would be e to the 9th is equal to what? E to the what?
3x.
Yeah, so if e to the 9th.
Set them equal, that's what I tried to do.
There it is. See? Do you get the same thing?
What if it's like
Yeah?
log base?
What does that equal? Someone just tell me real quick. What is that? It's log of AB, right? What's log of A minus log B? You have to have the same base, right? It's division now, right? Can you go forwards and backwards in these?
Yeah.
Absolutely, right. Keep in mind that you can always go backwards, and sometimes you'll have to factor. So, for example, let me just show you something. Give me a number that isn't prime. Give me any number that isn't prime. 6, sure. Well, log of 6 is equal to log of 3 times 2, right?
Yeah.
So what does that equal? Log of 3 plus 2. So do you see that kind of decomposition? You can break it up. So for example, if you know the values for these, can you figure out the value of log 6? Yeah. You therefore know that log 6 is equal to the sum of these two. So you can go backward. That's all I wanted to point out. Remember that you can factor. Remember that you can factor. So for example, ready? Log of 32. There's a lot of ways to break that up, right? Agreed? What could 32 be broken into? It could be like 8 and what? 4? So what's that going to be? Log of 8 plus log of what?
4.
Oh, but what's 8?
4 times 4.
So that's log of 4 plus log of 2 plus, and what's log 4? Log of 2 plus, oh, but what's log of 4?
2.
Log of 2 plus log of 2 plus log of 2 plus log of 2, actually more than that. How many? So it's 5 log what? Hey, do you know how you can get there another way? What's 32? You know what 32 is? Log of 2 to the what power?
Oh.
5. What can you do with the exponent?
You can put it in front.
Oh, look, did we get the same thing?
Yeah.
Are there different ways to do the same thing?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But just remember, you can factor numbers and then use the log rules. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of important? Yeah, it's kind of important. So look, the first question was this. It said log base 2 of the square root of 8 is equal to x. What form is that in? So what's it in exponential form? How do you rewrite the square root of 8? 2 to the third. 2 to the x is equal to 2 to the third to the what power? 1/2.
Oh no!
2 to the x is equal to 2 to the 3/2. So what does x equal? 3/2. The next one was this. Log base 2 of x plus log base 2 of x plus 15 is equal to log base 2 of 16. What do you do with plus on the left? So you get log base 2 of x squared plus 15x equals log base 2 of 16. Yep, so x squared plus 15x is equal to? What is that?
Oh, I did.
What is that?
X plus 15, X minus 4.
So it goes to x plus 16 and x minus 1.
That's what I did. I forgot I said subtract 16.
Which answer is it?
1.
Because you can't plug a negative number right there. So the only answer to that one is 1.
Well, I got